You knew from the scrape of her spoon against the iron pot that she was making something out of nothing, that she saw a meal where everyone else saw leavings. Nobody taught that. You stood close and learned it. Here are 30 forgotten 1920 survival recipes our black ancestors turned into a feast. Crackling bread held the full genius of the 1920s, black kitchen in a single pan. When hog killing season came in November, the pig's skin was rendered low and slow in a cast iron pot, the fat melting off until the pieces shrank and crisped into dark amber cracklings. What came out wasn't a scrap, it was the next ingredient. Those cracklings went straight into coarse ground cornmeal batter with salt and just enough buttermilk to hold it, poured into the still warm skillet and baked until the top set and the bottom darkened. PMC historical records confirm crackling bread as a deep South black staple made from the pots the butcher reserved for the people who lived in the quarters. The cut nobody wanted became the bread that fed the whole family through winter. She never measured the cracklings. She poured until the color of the batter looked right. It always looked right to her. Pot liquor was the dark, trembling broth left in the bottom of the pot after the greens had cooked down. Collards or turnips simmered all afternoon with a ham bone. Nobody poured it out. That liquid held vitamins and minerals that nothing else on the table could match in winter. You tore cornbread and held it over the pot until it could absorb no more, then ate it standing. Chef Lachelle Cunningham, writing in the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder in 2026, called pot liquor the teacher, the nutrient-rich broth that people who didn't understand threw away. The West African tradition of saving and drinking cooking liquid crossed the ocean and landed in every black kitchen in the South. Her hands knew what to do with it. The ones who came after her, who grew up with store-bought broth and running water, mostly stopped knowing. When money ran to nothing, dried pinto beans were what kept families alive. In 1922, a pound cost under 5 cents, enough to feed 6 people if you started them before sunrise. You picked through them the night before, soaked them cold, then in the morning added a ham bone or fatback and a halved onion and left them alone until noon. Salt went in only at the end. Salt early made the skins tough, and a tough bean was a ruined pot. That rule was unwritten